Welcome to the video regarding medical student documentation in Paragon at Ohio Health & Wellness Hospital. Medical students are only allowed to document in certain parts of the patient's chart. Due to those restrictions, we have developed a workflow that the medical student is able to access the chart and document in a specific type of document that the physician is able to see. In order to reach these documents, you need to open up Paragon as described in the previous videos. Find your patient, put them in focus, choose the patient, and then go to the Documentation tab. In the Documentation tab, you can search by name, you can search Med Student, and under Med Student, you will see that we have a copy of all of the types of notes that the physicians use here. In order to start a note, for example, maybe you want to do the student consultation note, you'll double click on the blue folder, say yes to that prompt. And these notes will look different than the other notes that are used in the system because they will have a yellow banner on the top and the bottom, and they have the name of medical student in the note. Medical students should not open any other type. So as you can see, this note is exactly the same as what the physician will document in. The only difference is saying it is a medical student note. So this gives the med student the opportunity to interact with the EMR much like the attending does. Any field that the med student fills in here that is a free text field, the attending can copy paste into their final note if they choose to do so. And the med student can come through here, and it also pre-populates labs and allergy lists, and just like a note would do for the attending. Once the student's finished with the note, has completed the review of systems, and if you want to change the lab, you can click on this and say, I want to see all lab for this visit, 48 hours, 4 hours, none, whichever. So you can just choose one and hit submit, and it will put in the lab. These are free text fields. If you have some other comment you want to make about the laboratory, and you copy paste into these fields, put your plan of care in, and then come down and you'll see that there's a place for the med student to sign. Now, I can't sign this because security of a med student, but you would be able to sign it, and at that point you would be prompted to what attending to send the note to. Please be careful to choose the correct attending. That is very important. We have multiple physicians with the same last names. And you'll notice that this says, the attending, please close this document by clicking on the small notebook icon next to the left to the red X and enter med student documentation as the reason. So when the attending would come in here, they would click on this, and although it says invalidate, it's really, we're going to put down medical student documentation, say OK. And what will happen then after the attending has done that is the note doesn't appear, but if you go over here and click on show inactive, you will see there's the med student documentation. So the med student documentation stays in Paragon, however, does not leave Paragon and go to the final medical record or the help desk at 9341. Thank you.